Hey, what's up guys, it's Jaded, and welcome to Farmin' Fridays. So for a while now I've been thinking about just getting back to the roots of gameplay in the background and commentary on top. And in these videos it's going to be sometimes Diablo related, sometimes not, just like really whatever is on my mind. And in the background it's just going to be me farming away, whatever is good to farm in the game at the time, you know, whether it's PvP, when that comes out, Uber bosses, you know, whatever's good to farm. And, you know, it's not going to be like a super edited thing, it's just raw. I realize it's going to go up on Saturday, but I've been putting this off far too long anyways, so I figured I'd just put it up, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. So this time around I'm going to be talking about something very close to me, something I'm really passionate about, and it's kind of, ever since I want to say about mid-teenager, somewhere in there, it started to interest me. It was around the time of Counter-Strike, when I was getting into Counter-Strike. There were these frag videos. Yeah, I used to watch them and idolize the people who made them. And yeah, they were just really intriguing to me. And I'd say ever since then, you know, seeing the Counter-Strike frag videos, or, you know, there were other games at the time that had, you know, frag style videos, Quake, and, you know, Unreal Tournament, things like that. But yeah, ever since those days, it's just been a big part of my life, and something that I was never educationalized. Clearly, I wasn't educationalized. I never had an educational background on it. Towards the end of playing Counter-Strike, I did end up going to the Art Institute, but it wasn't for any video editing stuff. It was for game art and design, and that didn't end up working out. But in that process, I just like dipped my toe into Maya, which is this 3D program. And you know, I still remember like the first time ever trying video editing. I like busted open Maya and did some like basic, just simple text, and then I like animated it, like rotated it. It was like the most rudimentary thing ever, but yeah, I mean, it was the first time you ever get into anything. It's a big learning process, and video editing is no joke. At the time I had like Sony Vegas, and yeah, just Maya, and that was it. And the like super ghetto like way you record Counter-Strike gameplay using demos, and the like JPEG sequences. So it was pretty amateur, but you know, even then I was like, yeah, I love this, I like doing this stuff. I never finished that video, I don't have it or anything, but yeah, that was the very first time. After that, it was on to Lineage 2 at that point. Lineage 2 I played for like many years and got really involved in. And this is where it really took off. This is where I really saw like, yeah, I got something here, something special. And towards the end of playing that game, I made 2 videos. The first one was called Rivals 1, or it was just called Rivals. And then the second one was called Rivals 2, both of which were highly regarded in that community. Everyone really loved them. A lot of people referred to them as like the best Lineage 2 videos. Not trying to like fill my ego up or anything, but that's just the situation. And so after seeing all these people really enjoy what I did, you know, PM me like amazing stuff, whatever. After that, I mean, I realized I really love this. I want to keep doing this. And looking back on those videos, they're very, very poor compared to what you could do now. Again, I had like Sony Vegas and Photoshop at that time. And Lineage 2 didn't really have any tools built in, or NCSoft didn't supply anything to help me out or help me get, you know, any type of machinima style stuff going on. Really had to step out of the box and come up with ways to just to get your footage for whatever. For example, because there was no like model viewer like there is in World of Warcraft, I had to open up this private server with a friend, and he was just running it on a machine. And because the video was a bunch of different footage from different classes for people in our guild, basically I went on this private server, got characters that looked exactly like their characters on live, and I put them in this dark, this pitch black like area of this one spot in the game where it was just pitch black and your character like pops out. And I had to find this one area. Like, no one knew about this or anything. I had to go out and find this. So what I ended up doing was just recording them idle standing there, like this idle stance animation. And then I took the video and I cut out like 1 frame in every 10 or something like that. And then I took each of those frames into Photoshop and basically cut them out of the background by hand, and then took the, however many images that was per character, put it together in like a GIF style, and then just loop that for this video. And that took so much time and energy just to do that, because there was no tools, and that's what you have to do. You have to kind of go think outside the box. And then that ended up being like this sort of fighting game style menu screen where you selected your character. That was sort of the theme for how it would like transition between segments. Now skip forward to current present day. We're looking at Diablo 3 now, and there's a real lack of tools that we can use as creative people who just want to create content, whether it's epic videos, epic montages, more cinematic stuff, something that evokes like emotion. And looking at other games like Halo had like a great sort of machinima style editor. Personally never played Halo, but I saw the videos that come out of that. And I think that says a lot, when you're seeing videos from a game you don't play, because the editor and the tools that they give people are so good. Yeah, that says a lot about that, how powerful that is. We have World of Warcraft, and World of Warcraft really promotes machinima style videos and giving tools to the people, like the WoW model viewer. And this guy created a tool called Machinima, WoW Machinima? I forget what it was actually called, but it's the same guy who made a very similar tool for Diablo 3, and this is kind of the meat of what I want to discuss here, because by the time I found this tool out, or I knew about it beforehand before I wanted to actually use it, but I never got around to picking it up and trying it on the beta or anything. But this guy had created a tool, where you could get different action camera shots, you could get sweeping motions in your camera movement, and you could animate that stuff. You could get like depth of field. There was a lot of little intricate things that he added to this tool, but he took it down. He stopped updating it. He said that Blizzard won't support it, and it's too sketchy or too scary. I don't know if he actually got messaged by Blizzard and said to stop making this tool, or what exactly happened. I don't know. But it's really unfortunate, because this is a tool that I would be using day in, day out. This is something that is a big part to video creation, to coming up with new content, to getting creative with the game that you love. And so it's a real bummer he stopped it. I never even got to check it out. I just saw like the video he created, the couple that he made, and that was it. But the biggest problem with Diablo, and why Diablo really doesn't have any way of making like creative action style videos, is it all comes down to the camera. Like if you can't rotate the camera into certain angles, get shots you want, kind of be the director of your movie, there's really no creative freedom that you have. And that's kind of the problem with the isometric camera angle that you get, and just the real lack of any tools that Blizzard gives us or allows us to even have. Like this guy stopped this program because Blizzard wants secure servers where you're not messing with their shit. When I found that out like a couple months ago, I don't know when I found that out, like 3 months ago, 4 months ago, I don't know how long it's been, but yeah, I was really bummed out to hear that, and to hear that this guy stopped. I wish there was a way that we could all come together and be like, this is important for the community, but no one's gonna do that over, some tools that allow you to edit video better or come up with different, content. Even though it's a huge part to the community, like I said with Halo, those videos reach people outside of the genre, outside of the people who just play that game, because they're just really well made. Same with World of Warcraft, same with any game, really. If someone came to me and said, you gotta check out this Eve video, it's mind-blowingly good. It has a great story, it's edited well, there's great special effects, great audio, whatever, great music. I mean, I would check that out in a heartbeat, because you know that's stuff I love. I think anyone can relate to that. So yeah, I wish there was a way that we could let Blizzard know that this is important, or get them to make their own tools. I really have no idea where to start with something like that, other than just going onto Reddit, posting a inspirational link or something that people want to upvote, and then hoping it gets upvoted, and then hoping Blizzard sees that. Like, it's kind of ridiculous. So yeah, let me know if you guys have any ideas, or I guess if you have any connections to people that could help with this, to get this more widely known, or like get some sort of tool development going that Blizzard agrees with. Also, let me know what you think of this segment. If you like seeing stuff like this, if you want to see this as weekly show, I'm thinking about doing it weekly, but don't hold me to it. There's going to be weeks where these videos don't come out. That's just going to be the nature of what happens. If I have nothing to talk about, you know, there's nothing to make. So anyways, want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. And as always, I will see you next time, guys. Peace.